Hello everyone. Today is going to be the last day that I'm out, so enjoy the video while you can. It's going to be the last one for a while. Today we're going to be talking about projectile motion, or ballistics. They're after me. I don't have long, so I gotta tell you quick. It's been like the worst time ever. They just rose up out of the grave, and they came and they chased me. It was the strangest thing. So, for kinematics, we already know two equations. Equation number one, equation number two, and if you recall, when we discussed this, this can be broken up into two different equations. There's the horizontal. They're coming. They're coming soon, and you're going to need to help me. And then there's the vertical. The horizontal equation is as follows. Because you're shooting it horizontally, it has an initial velocity. We're going to assume that this is 0, but there's no acceleration. So it's going to look like this. I'm back. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I have a clear shot right over there. Now, with the vertical, since we're just going to assume that we're dropping it, there's going to be no initial velocity. So it's going to look like this. Now I can make it. I can definitely make it if I fire it. If I fire it from here. The problem is, I don't know if the dart is going to be able to make it there. Where G is the gravitational acceleration, 9.8 meters per second squared. Everybody got that so far? Great. So this is what ballistics and projectile motion is all about. I'll give you a minute to take a look at that. If I stand on the slide's a little bit up, gets me a little closer, puts me at 40 meters out from my target. All right, everybody's got this down? All right, everybody got this down? Great. So let's talk about this. V0. This is really V horizontally. So we'll say X. Because if you recall when doing math, when you do a graph, you have X, and you have Y. So the V over here is going to be the velocity in the X direction, because you're really dealing with two different problems here, horizontal and vertical. For the vertical problem, you're dealing with G. So it's pretty straightforward. G, 9.8 meters per second squared. My question is, time. Is this going to be the same as this? Are these two T's going to be the same? All the zombies, they're right next to this gas tanker. Figure, you know, just like the movies. I fire the gas tanker, everything goes up. I'll let you think about that for one moment. while I go ahead and actually correct this. So, x equals 1/2 gt squared. So, vertical is like this. So it's on the y-axis. So we're actually going to label this y. This is how high something goes. This is how low something goes. It's just up, down. It's not back, forth. I can stand about 5 meters up. 5 meters up, 40 meters out. The question is, can I hit it from here? I don't have much time. You're going to have to help me on this one. So let's get back to the t's. The answer is yes. The t's are actually the same t. Time is the same over here as it is over here. It's the time in the air. So the time in the air tells us what the range is and how far it dropped. All right, they're breaking through. They are breaking through. You gotta tell me quick. Will it work? Will it not work? I'll hold them off. You only have another couple of minutes. So this is actually called the range. And over here, this, you can just call this the height. Range and height.
Hey Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. It's good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish you'd let us in. I think I speak for all of us when I say I understand why you folks might hesitate to submit to our demand. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming, all we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. If you open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I don't want to nitpick, Tom, but is this really your plan? Spend your whole life locked inside a mall. Maybe that's okay for now, but someday you'll be out of food and guns, and you'll have to make the call. I'm not surprised to see you haven't thought it through enough. You never had the head for all that bigger picture stuff. But Tom, that's what I do, and I plan on eating you slowly. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. Open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I'd like to help you, Tom, in any way I can. maybe we could wrap it up. No, we'll get to common ground somehow. Meanwhile, I'll report back to my colleagues who were chewing on the doors. I guess we'll table this for now. I'm glad to see you take constructive criticism well. Thank you for your time. I know we're all busy as hell. And we'll put this thing to bed when I bash your head open.
All we wanna do is eat your brains.
We're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes.
All we wanna do is eat your brains.
We're at an impasse here. Maybe we should compromise. Open up the doors. We'll all come inside and eat your brains. Salut Tom, c'est Bob. Je bosse dans le bureau du fond. Cool de te revoir, comment ça va? Pour moi ça roule à part que maintenant je suis devenu un zombie. J'aimerais bien que tu nous laisses entrer. Je pense que je parle pour tout le monde en disant que je comprends tes réticences à accéder à nos légitimes attentes. Mais là on a une urgence, vous allez tous crever en hurlant.
On veut juste vous bouffer le cerveau.
Non, ce n'est pas si bête, ça va pas coûter les yeux de la tête.
On veut juste vous bouffer le cerveau.
On est coincé ici, on pourrait faire une sorte de compromis. Ouvre-nous la porte, qu'on puisse vous choper pour vous bouffer le cerveau. Je ne veux pas Pina éteint, mais es-tu vraiment sûr de toi? Passer toute ta vie dans un bureau, ça te va peut-être maintenant, mais un jour tu seras à court de bouffe et t'auras plus de munitions. C'est clair que tu commences et enfin à réaliser que l'ambition c'est vraiment ce qui t'a toujours manqué. Mais j'en ai pour toi, car je vais te bouffer lentement.
On veut juste vous bouffer le cerveau.
Non, ce n'est pas si bête, ça va pas coûter les yeux de la tête.
On veut juste vous bouffer le cerveau.
On est coincé ici, on pourrait faire une sorte de compromis. Ouvre-nous la porte, qu'on puisse se choper pour vous bouffer le cerveau. J'aimerais bien t'aider d'une façon ou d'une autre. J'apprécie réellement notre collaboration. Je suis pas un monstre temps, enfin techniquement j'en suis un. Techniquement. Devoir reporter ça. J'ai qu'on finira bien par s'entendre. Je passerai prendre des nouvelles de mes collègues sans train plonger ta porte. On planifiera ça plus tard. Je suis heureux de voir que t'acceptes les critiques constructives. Faudrait que tu sois surtout que je sais que c'est l'enfer au bureau. On réglera ça plus tard, quand je t'ouvrirai la tête.
Et la tête, alouette,
On veut juste vous bouffer le cerveau. Non, ce n'est pas si bête, ça va pas coûter les yeux de la tête. On veut juste vous bouffer le cerveau. On est coincé ici, on pourrait faire une sorte de compromis. Ouvre-nous la porte, on puisse vous choper pour vous bouffer le cerveau.
We're going to need this because later in the week, we're going to be doing an experiment based off of the Nerf guns. We're going to be firing the Nerf guns, and I want to know the muzzle velocity. So we're going to be using these equations to figure out the muzzle velocity, which will be this right here. That right there is the muzzle velocity. Now, I'm going to be in tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm going to check the work that you did today. So bring it with you.
Hey Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. It's good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish